alone, that's when terror comes to call.
Mrs. Thatcher has again been accused of excessive secrecy after it was discovered that the next general election took place last Thursday.
Some late news. Following the revelation that President Kennedy's brain was blown clean out of his skull by an assassin's bullet, there's growing speculation that President Reagan was assassinated 30 years ago without anyone noticing.
Oh, well, nice to see you. Welcome to the parents' evening. You must be Mr. and Mrs.
Greenslade.
Yes, of course. You're Ivor's parents, right?
Yes, we're a little bit worried about Ivor.
Well, there's no need. He's a smashing little boy. Gets on very well with all the other children in the class, which, of course, makes my job very much easier. It did take a little bit of time to settle in, first of all, but he's completely settled now, and, well, I think the key thing to remember about Ivor is...
He's stupid.
I'm sorry?
He's stupid.
Well, I don't think that stupid is
All
a
right,
term...
then, thick as pig shit.
What you must understand is that different people develop in different ways at different times. Give Ivor a little time. He's only in the second form.
He's 32.
He's just not very intelligent.
Ah, but what is intelligence?
Well, you should know. You're the bloody teacher.
No, you see, the thing is that intelligence is a relative... Headmaster.
So, who do we have here, Miss Maitland?
This is Mr. and Mrs. Greenslade, Ivor's parents.
Ah, yes, the moron.
Headmaster, don't you agree that Ivor should be put down for university?
Put down anyway.
Look, there is bound to be a high-powered, high-paid job somewhere for someone with Ivor's brains.
Yes, he could always marry into the royal family, I suppose.
A pointless, gratuitous, and wholly unfair jibe at the expense of the royal family. And here's another one. Prince Charles has again expressed his shock at inner-city squalor. He says that apparently some houses haven't even got their own helicopter pads.
The Undiscovered Chaplin. More recently unearthed footage which shows the magic of Chaplin. Here we see him with child star Ricky Brogan. The on-screen chemistry is there for all to see. Sadly, this is the only footage of Charlie and little Ricky working together. And it was to be little Ricky's last picture. Join us next week for more Undiscovered Chaplin.
Well, more of your letters here, starting with some fan mail. Dear Rory, I think you are handsome, witty, sophisticated, and extremely intelligent. Yours, Ron. P.S. Please excuse the green crayon. They don't allow sharp objects in here. Thank you very much. Here's one from Jean of Reading. Dear Rory, I keep getting this urge to shoplift. What should I do? Well, Jean, you should get a big baggy raincoat with lots of inside pockets in it, and a cute little dog to distract their attention. That normally works for me. And a fairly typical letter of complaint here about the programme. Dear Rory, I hope you and the rest of the cast die in agony from a crippling terminal disease. Yours, a Christian. And finally, an impassioned plea here. Dear Rory, I am sick and bloody tired of these snotty-nosed, git-faced, pinko teachers who fill our kids with stuff about puffs and things and then go and ask for more bleeding dosh. What I say is gas the buggers. Yours, Kenneth Baker. P.S. Please excuse the green crayon. They don't allow sharp objects.
So serious this time. I see.
Well, can you blame me? I mean, it's obvious to me, Tom, that you don't care anymore. If you did, you wouldn't act so appallingly.
What do you mean?
What? Well, for a start, there's the drink. Oh, true. You're off the bottle now. Now you've discovered there's more in a box. You never even look for a job. Although I suppose there aren't many vacancies, are there, for a man whose only talent is sitting on the toilet and rolling a joint? You stink. Don't deny it. You're the only man I know who still has his 1966 World Cup Willie soap on a rope intact. You're unfaithful. You screwed all my friends. Badly. That's I could cope with but my mother. And then to give her the clap. You lie professionally, even to our own son. What was it you said when he walked in on you in that slag from the White Horse? Don't you worry, son. Jenny's just choking on a fishbone and I'm trying to dislodge it. You realise that he was thrown out of the Cubs after that when he attempted his first aid badge? You fart in bed? You piss in the waste paper bin? You steal from my purse? You embarrass me in public? You're useless around the house? You disgust me to the very core of my being. I loathe and detest you.
But apart from that, we're okay, aren't we?